The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals have snapped Kimberly's 70-game winning streak.
The right side, he's got a lot of space, and there's the speed. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. That's another Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Out of the veer on the left-hand side to the races. 40, he's gone. 30, 20, touchdown. Straight.
There he goes. He has the first down and then some. The 20, the 10. It's another Fond du Lac touchdown.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke,
Marian University, New Medical Center, Radom and Stone and Landscape,
Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Integrity Saw and Tool,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive, Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry,
Bauer Chiropractic, Silica for your home, the Fond du Lac Credit Union,
Moraine Park Technical College, Ledgevest Financial, Fondi Family Dental.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Welcome on out to Laconia, Wisconsin, as we have the St. Mary Springs Ledgers taking on the Laconia Spartans in what should be a good flyweight conference matchup here on a Friday night. Welcome to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I'm Johnny Samp, and we've got a fun one here in the flyweight conference as we hear the announcements being made to the whole roster for Parents' Night. But taking a look at both sides, we look first at St. Mary Springs. So they come into this game off the heels of a big win, winning 49-7, and that was a huge win for them. St. Mary Springs was able to post 14 points in 3 out of the 4 quarters, and the only one they were not able to post 14 was in quarter number 4. The Ledgers had touchdowns come on the ground as they scored 5 on the ground and 1 punt return, and the lone pass touchdown was to Ramaker with a pitch and catch for 4 yards. Bob Hyland and the offense are going to look to keep things moving, as the Ledgers have been playing very well here this season as they come in with a 6-2 record. On the other side, we see Laconia. They're coming into this game at a 3-5 record, and their last contest they lost to Lamira 14-8. The only scoring was a touchdown pass from Lovejoy to Kruger for 8 yards in quarter number 4 at 4:21. Other than that, they had the lone touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and the Spartans are looking to pick things up offensively. So both sides looking at the offensive side of the ball are going to try to maintain and try to bring up some of that offensive scoring, as we saw a very good game from St. Mary Springs in their last one and not such a great game from Laconia. But taking a look around, it should be a good night. There are a lot of good vibes out here in Laconia, Wisconsin as we get ready for this one. We'll take a look at the Fondi Family Coach's interview. Fondi Family Dental is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They see all ages and of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today, so we'll take it to the interview here with Coach Bob Hyland from St. Mary Springs, and we'll be back in a few moments.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com. Your Fondi Family Dental Coaches Smile interview presented by Fondi Family Dental, proud sponsor of the Fond du Lac area sports teams. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today. Ledgers head coach Bob Hyland with us now. Bob, always a pleasure. Thanks for the time, as always, week in and week out.
Well, it's a pretty good day for us right now. We had a great game last week. As everybody knows, we played out at Springs, our homecoming game on our new field turf, and it was just a fantastic experience for myself and the kids. Long overdue.
Yeah, Bob, taking a walk around the facility, I mean, the amount of people it took to bring that thing together for this homecoming game was just incredible. Everything from the field maintenance to renting the bleachers to the porta potties to the concession stands. I mean, the whole deal.
Yeah, well, the concession stand would have been at Fruit Field, the tent and that, some of the stuff they usually do down there. But bringing in the bleachers, moving stuff around, putting up barriers so people couldn't go on the field during the game, and that it was a lot of work. And Katie Tank and our president put in a lot of extra time to make sure that was a success.
Bob, the game itself, was that the Ledger's best game of the season against Amro on Saturday, best all-around team game?
Probably not. One of the things, we did not play real well defensively. The linebackers, our defensive line, and it was something that Amro did. They came off the ball very well, and we just could not be consistent on getting into their backfield. And so I give Amro credit. They came here to play, and they've got a lot of young kids on there, and they're not giving up. And so, I don't think it was our best defensive performance. But offensively, we moved the ball at will. We only had to punt once. And I think, a lot of things are contributing. We're starting to get a little healthier. That was Isaac Tylen's first game back at running back. Nate Miller got a few carries in there. Just things are starting to come back together, getting healthier at the end of the season, and so we're going to try to make a deep run in the playoffs.
You have Laconia coming up on Friday night in the regular season finale, a team that's 3-5 on the season under Coach Cody Moon. Coach, what do you see from Laconia on tape?
Well, they're struggling a little bit. The two of their wins are to North Fond du Lac and Amro. And so again, he's going to work hard to turn that program around. And I think they're playing good football, but not totally consistent football. And so I hope our kids get really fired up and get ready to play. And I think right now we're talking about consistency and enthusiasm to get ready for the playoffs. And they would like to make a run in the playoffs. As people forget, we're defending state champions, and we should be in Division 6, according to our enrollment. And we've only played one Division 6 team all year, and that was Darlington in the second game. And
right.
So they're gonna be a number one seed, and I think our kids know what they can do if we put it all together. There's no longer seating meetings. This year is going to be the first year that it's all done computerized.
Okay.
And so whatever the computer spits out, we should have it about midnight on Friday. We should know what's going on and who we're going to play. We should be at a pretty good seed with our record over the years in the playoffs. That should help us, and hopefully we get a game or two at home.
Bob Hyland, Ledger's head coach, with us here, part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. See you on the field coming up on Friday.
Welcome back to Laconia High School here in Rosendale, Wisconsin. Johnny Samp once again on the Radio Plus Sports call here tonight as we see both sides. Captains coming out for both sides and getting the coin toss in as we see both captains come together and shake hands on the 50-yard line and get ready for some football action here on a Friday night, as it should be a good one between the St. Mary Springs Ledgers and the Laconia Spartans. So the Moraine Park Technical College keys to the game. Moraine Park Technical College offers more than 100 career areas to help you prepare for your future. So my keys to the game for both sides, starting with St. Mary's, it will be to keep the wheels moving and keep the ball on the ground and just not keep that run game going. And they've been very explosive all season long, and they're looking to continue that trend as they hold that 6-2 record, and winning on the ground is a lot more effective than winning through the air. And for Laconia, it will be to stop the Ledgers offense and get their offense moving. They did have not the greatest week last week, only putting up 8 points. So they will be looking to add some more points as we see them getting warmed up, as the Spartans are wearing their green tops and gold bottoms, kind of silverish gold. And we see the Ledgers wearing their white tops and blue bottoms. But both sides here just going to be getting that offense going and maintaining those run games. And for the Ledgers, it'll be maintaining the ground game. And for the Spartans, it will be just getting that offense going, as they have seen their troubles here today. Looking at the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Got pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer. Bauer Chiropractic voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll. So there's quite a list for St. Mary's. As we take a look, Sam Kuhn is out with an injury. Gavin Jans. Sam Lucas is out with an injury. So a couple of the receivers gone here today. And then we have Nolan Baudry, Ethan Galindo, and Andrew Vandergreiten, as all injured players on this roster. As we see walking towards us right now is none other than Sam Lucas. So the Ledgers are fighting a lot of injuries this season, and they've had that has been mentioned before, and they continue to fight those injuries. Now on the other side for the Laconia Spartans, we take a look. They have a pretty healthy roster, as I believe our only injury, actually I do not believe we have any listed right now. It looks like number 34, but I do not have a 34 on my roster sheets, so I'm not quite sure who that athlete is. Maybe it's 37. I only have a 47. Wyatt Schaefer would be the injured player, I guess, on the Spartan side of the ball, but that would just about be it. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back for your Baker Cheese starting lineups and get ready for some kickoff here on a Friday night in Laconia. Be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors: Dan Sprader, Kathleen Taves, Patrick Ellistad, Matt Moses, Jeff Will, Ben Beercheek, and Pam Tollefson. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on BristolMorganBank.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low-rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low-rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Jorge. I was treated at New Medical Center for riding pain. Could not do the stairs or kick the soccer ball. So now I can do the stairs, play soccer again, and I can walk over 3 miles with no pain at all. I recommend this to any pain of the joints for everybody.
Go to newmedicalctr.com. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757. Your health is our mission.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as we have the starting introductions from the Ledger side. As we see Colin King get introduced, and him and his starting unit are going to be looking to have a productive night. As Caden Blank is the next one mentioned on the roster. Levi Humphrey is going to be in the game here tonight, as he is going to be one of the starting running backs. Kyle Pels will be playing the left guard position for the Ledger roster. Tony Yogers under center, or actually at center tonight. 68, Cooper Longley playing right tackle. And then we hear Chuck Kibble will be playing left tackle. And then at left guard will be Billy Schroff. So a couple big names there. Mowell also mentioned as a receiver in this one. So they should have a good one, as we see just across the board here for your Baker Cheese starting lineups. And now we see Sam Baker, Isaac Highland, Colin King, Caden Blank, Levi Huffner, Chuck Keeble, Kyle Pels, Tony Yogers, Cooper Longley, Billy Schrouth, and Josiah Mowell. Kyle Johnson will be the first one named for the Spartans, and then number 2, Cody Leonard, will be mentioned after him. Number 4, Brody Garrett will be playing the receiver position. Number 8, Riley Zick will be also a starter. Colton Lovejoy will be the quarterback here tonight for that Spartan roster. Christopher Palmer coming in. He'll play the receiver position. Holden Brown will come in. He'll be playing the running back.
Number 24, Hunter Krieger. Number 29, Jaden.
Hunter Krieger, Chaz Lewin wearing number 23.
Number 30, Austin Renz.
Austin Renz will be mentioned next.
Number 50, Aiden Last.
And then Aiden Last. He's going to play the offensive line. Trenton Strook also playing on the line as well. As we see 66. Dylan Conger. And then we see Mason Heapstra wearing the number 73 jersey. And number 77, Jordan Hernandez, and I believe Logan Sullivan will be that last one to finish out that offensive line. So Baker Cheese starting lineups presented by Baker Cheese. Start your new career today at Baker Cheese. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply, and I will go over those again. But that was not a very good starting lineup intro, but we'll go over it again after we take a quick commercial break for the anthem. We'll be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
The road working towards financial security can be long. It seems like there are many paths you can take, and not all of them are clearly marked. LedgeVest Financial is here to help guide you on your financial pathway. Our team gets to know you before tailoring a plan to meet your exact needs. LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 50 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at fondulacsmiles.com.
Anders Auto Parts features quality name brand auto parts along with PPG automotive and industrial paints. Anders has an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area for 3 generations since 1956. 16 West Sibley Street is the location, just off North Main behind the American Family Office. Go with experience. Call Anders Auto Parts for your automotive parts and paint. 920-922-3390.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as you see the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And we'll go through that starting lineup once again because they did not do a very good job. At split end, we're going to see Sam Baker wearing number 2. At running back, we'll see Isaac Highland wearing the number 5. At quarterback, of course, we'll see number 7, Cullen King. At tight end, we'll see Caden Blank wearing the number 9 jersey. And also running back is number 33, Levi Humpner. At offensive tackle, we'll see number 70, Chuck Keeble. And then on the offensive guard, playing guard position will be number 61, Kyle Pells. And also a tackle for this Ledger lineup, we'll see number 63, Tony Yoguris. And Cooper Longley will also be on the line as well. And then we'll see at the guard position we'll see Billy Schrouth. And Josiah Mowell will be wearing the number 89. He'll be playing receiver as well. Now for Laconia, we'll see Kyle Johnson being a running back wearing the number 1. Cody Leonard wearing the number 2 playing running back. Brody Garrett's number 4 playing tight end. As we see the Right Way Home Improvement opening kickoff happening there as it will be returned and picked up and carried up for a few yards, but nonetheless, as that was your Right Way Home Improvement opening kickoff from doors and gutters to roofs and siding. Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate at 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. So back to the starting lineup for the Spartans. We finish off on it. We'll start off here with Riley Zick. We'll see Colton Lovejoy at quarterback, Christopher Palmer, Holden Brown, Hunter Krieger, Austin Renz, Aiden Last, Trenton Stroke, and Dylan Conger. And then on the backside, we'll see Mason Heimstra, Logan Sullivan, Jordan Hernandez, and that will be your opening starting lineup for the Spartans. So Lovejoy working under center. Split ends behind him. He's got a full back in position as well as he hands this one off straight up the middle and lots of running room, but it's going to be stopped for a gain of about 5 or maybe 6 or 7. We're going to go put it at 7 yards, and that'll bring up a second down. Cody Leonard on the carry there. So back out of the Spartans, 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for the Spartans with 1 man off to the right. Lovejoy puts a man in motion. That's going to be Leonard as he pitches this one off, and it's going to be ran back and looking to head north to south now. Doesn't look to be good enough for a first down, but it will be like a gain of 2, and it'll be pretty close to a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 coming, the ball on the 46. Lovejoy comes out in shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Once again, that's Leonard, as he's going to take it himself right up the middle. And he's going to break a tackle and get just enough for a first down. So that'll move the chains, and another first down means moving the chains. Presented by Addison Jones Real Estate. Call Addison Jones 923-4433, then call the Movers. Also would like to mention that High School Sports Today is on Radio Plus Info is presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Dan Sprader, Kathleen Tavies, Patrick Elston, Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, and Ben Berchi. Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Spartans come out in the shotgun. They have two receivers to the left and one man coming in motion. Lovejoy takes snap, drops back, looks over to his left side. Flag flies in the air, but it is complete. So a good pitch and catch there for the Spartans. As on the reception there was Tyson Keel. But there is a flag on the play. We'll have to see which way this one goes. So it appears to go against the Spartans. And that'll move the ball back. I believe it's going to go against Leonard. As the ref is discussing with Mr. Cody Leonard. And he'll accept the punishment and jog back to the huddle. Chilly evening here in Laconia. Well, actually a normal October evening. As we hit just about 52 degrees on a very nice night. Spartans break the huddle, come out once again. To the right, to the left. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy. Takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his left side. He's going to pitch this one off on the option, and he'll be taken up for a couple yards, but not much more. So a decent play idea as Holden Brown gets up, but not a lot of room to run, as that brings up a 2nd and 15 for the Spartans. Spartans come out of the huddle. They put one man to the right and one man to the left. Under center is Lovejoy. He's got a split backfield as he puts Leonard in motion. Leonard's going to go across the line. Lovejoy will roll out to his right. He's going to complete it to Leonard. Leonard's going to take it up, and he's going to get a first down and a bunch more. Leonard breaking a tackle and running along the far sidelines. So a big pitch and catch there from Lovejoy to Leonard. And that'll be a first down for the Spartans.
That's a Spartan first down.
So St. Mary's defense is going to look to try to stop this Spartan offense. As they've had their way, they had a long 2nd and 15 and managed to pick it all up. And a few more. One receiver out to the right. They got a full backfield for Lovejoy. Tight end in there as well as a Spartan jumped. And that's going to be called a false start on the offense. So I'll bring the ball back a few yards, but nonetheless, it will keep it a first down. So first down, ball on the 15, or 1st and 15. Ball on the 45. As we see Lovejoy work under center once again. He's got a fullback and a split backfield. As he's going to hand this one off to Leonard. Leonard running off the right side to the tackle. And he's going to find a few yards there. About a gain of 2 or 3. But not much more coming from it. So a 2nd and 13, maybe 12. Looks like 13. They're going to call it 2nd and 14. So a gain of 1. Spartans come out once again. Leonard off to the left in receiver position, and a shotgun formation once again for them, or rather under center with a split backfield. Leonard comes across, and Lovejoy's going to take it and hand this one off, and it'll be rolled out and just stopped in the backfield. Not much happening there, as a little bit of a reverse play. And that will bring up a third down. So there's a holding call on the Spartans, but that penalty will be declined. So Bob Highland putting all the chips on his defense as they have a third and about 14. With the ball in the 46. Lovejoy works out of the shotgun. Has one man back with him off to his left or right side. He's going to pump the leg once, and he's going to have two receivers to his left and one to his right. Drops back is number 9, looking down the field. Gets a couple blocks, throwing it down, looking to throw it downfield. And that one's going to be incomplete. As Lovejoy tries to complete the pass, but no connection there. And that'll bring up a fourth down. So punt units coming out likely for both sides. As is a fourth down. Back to receive will be Gertig. And on the far side for the Spartans, or rather the Ledgers, as the punt is on. This one will be kicked up into the air. Carter Farrell with the punt. And it will be bounced a few times and come to rest. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Ledgers. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Ledgers offense. We see number 7, Cullen King, jog out with his unit. King having quite the season as they hold a 6-2 record and are looking to make it 7-2 here tonight. So King and his unit break the huddle as he's going to go under center. He's got one receiver out to his right and one to his left. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap, drops back, throws it. This one in the backfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for James Bone. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. Play was made by Brody Gertz. So 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 10 with the ball in the 24. Sam Baker goes out to the right. As we see King working under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off straight up. And it'll be carried on for quite a few yards and keeping on moving just to the 45, probably the 46 is that Ledger roster. And just a huge carry there for them. Isaac Highland was the one on the carry. And Krieger is the one with the tackle for the Spartans. So a fresh 1st and 10 as the chains move and the ball is placed on the 45-yard line. Ledgers break the huddle, bring out a split backfield once again. As King works under center, takes a snap. He's going to fake the handoff, roll out to his, and complete the pass. So a good completion there as staying on his feet is Isaac Highland. And on the rollout from King on his right side, completes the pass to Highland for about a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd out, rather 4, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Ledgers break the huddle. They have one receiver out to the left side, 2 rather. Out to the left in a split backfield for King. He's working from the right hash. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one up straight up the middle, and not much running room there for Nate Miller. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and short. 3rd and 1. So the Ledger offense moving and now has a 3rd and 1. First time they faced a 3rd down in this game. As one receiver to the right, one to the left, and a wing in there as well. Split backfield for Mr. King. Puts a man in motion, that's blank. Takes a snap, is going to hand this one off to Highland straight up the middle and churning his legs and moving enough for a first down. Bring it to the 40-yard line will be Isaac Highland. So that'll be another first down for the Ledgers. Very methodical drive coming from the Ledgers. They had a big play with Isaac Highland on a big run, and now they're getting all the way to third down, but still getting that first down yardage that they needed, as it was a 3rd and short. Mowell off to the left. I believe Sam Baker off to the right, and a split backfield for King. Puts a man out of the slot. Puts a man in the slot. That's Miller. Now he's going to pitch this one off to the right side, and running for quite a few yards and getting a. We do have a flag, so let's see what that play call is. But another nice carry there for Isaac Highland. So the holding will go against the Ledgers, and that'll bring the ball back and make it a 1st and 15 for the Ledger offense. Cullen King jogs out to join his unit in the huddle after getting a few words from Coach Bob Highland. Let's get Mowell off to the left and Baker on the right. Split backfield for King. Takes a snap, is going to hand this one off straight up and dodging a few tacklers. And some decent running there is Nate Miller. Almost gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a 2nd and 11. So a 4-yard carry there. With the ball on the 41 of the Spartan side. Quest Interior scoreboard says the clock is at 3:53. So a lot of time knocked off the clock here in quarter number 1. Baker and Bone go out to the left. And a man goes in motion. That's Miller. He's going to work from the slot. Design pass. It's going to be overthrown by King. As Bone cannot get his paws on it. That'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 11 coming up here for the Ledgers. King goes to discuss with his team, give them a play as they break the huddle. So big play coming up here. 3rd and 11, ball on the 41. Split backfield for King. One receiver to the right, one to the left. He's checking over on that left side. As he takes a snap, drops back, looks to his right. He's going to hand this one off straight up the middle. Designed fake and a great run by Isaac Highlands. He's going to break a few tackles and bring it down inside the 20-yard line. So a big run there, as everybody thought it was going to be a pass play, but it was a nice lead run. And just a beauty there from the, rather be inside the 10 as the ball is placed on the 9-yard line. And that's just a good play there from Bob Highland in that offense. Split backfield once again. King hands this one off straight up the middle. Not much running room there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. King once again going into no huddle. Has a stacked backfield, split backfield rather actually, as he hands this one off straight up the middle and running room. And it will be a touchdown for the Ledgers. So Ledgers score at 2:52. As Humphrey is the one with the big carry. And that will be a touchdown, the first one of the game. As the Ledgers will go up 6-0 at 2:52. Rotman is going to go for the extra point. As the kick is up. And it is good. So Ledgers will lead 7-0 over the Spartans. We'll take a quick break and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their 2nd and 3rd shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Welcome back as the Quest Interior scoreboard reads 7-0 in favor of the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And that score came from Nate Humpner on a carry with 2 minutes and 52 seconds in quarter number 1. So the Springs score on the first drive, and Laconia had to punt it away on their first, as they're going to have their second drive coming up here and looking to change that pattern and try to get back, or try to get into this ball game a little bit. So back for the Spartans is Hunter Krieger. And we'll see the St. Mary Springs Ledgers going to do the kickoff. Hand is up in the air, and now the ball will go into the night sky down the field, and looks to be played on. It's going to be dropped, but picked back up by the Spartans, and just taking a mean lick there at the end of that play is Tyson Keel. But he'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Lovejoy and his offense. With the ball on the 23-yard line, he's going to try to find some yards here on this drive. As we'll see the Spartans come out with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lovejoy working on the shotgun once again. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, takes it straight up the middle is Lovejoy. And he's going to keep carrying it and find a few yards. As we'll see a 2nd down and 5. With the ball on the 28. So a good carry there from Lovejoy on 1st down, but he's going to look to try to find that 1st down and get those chains moving. One receiver out to the right for the Spartans. A heavy backfield set as they have a wishbone formation here. Taking the snap and rolling out to the right is Lovejoy. He's going to look downfield, but he's going to have to throw it as a lot of pressure was on him, and that was Billy Schrouth. Pass will be incomplete as Lovejoy just had to get rid of it as Billy Schrouth was all over him. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, ball on the 28 for the Spartans. The Ledgers showing 3 at the line. As Chuck Keeble we see and Billy Schrouth on both ends. As they're going to try to apply some pressure here. 2 receivers out to the right and 2 to the left for the Spartans. Lovejoy pitches it off to Leonard, and this one will be taken up and not going to be enough for a 1st down, as Cody Leonard could only find just about a yard or 2. And that Ledger defense showing what they're good at and just making the Spartans pay for not finding success on 1st and 2nd down. So punt units likely to come out for both sides as we see it for the Ledgers and for the Spartans now. As we wait on for the punt. High snaps caught and taken in, and a high punt. Not much distance, but it will be fielded and it's going to be dropped. And the Spartans look to have the ball as it looks to be the Spartans with the recovery on the muff punt. And that will bring back out the defense for Ledgers. As we see a 1st and 10 coming out for the Spartans. Once again, ball on the 44-yard line on the muff punt from the Ledgers. The ref blows the whistle, and that'll give the A-OK for play. As it'll be a 1st and 10 with the ball on the 44. So better field position for the Spartans than they started with. I believe they're on the 23. And now we'll see Lovejoy once again. And there will be a flag on the play. And it's going to go against the Spartans, so that'll make it a 1st and 15. So ideal field position, but then they jump on the first play. And that's going to bring it back 5 yards and keep it at 1st and 15. So 1st and 15 coming up for the Spartans. Ball on the 38 now, as Lovejoy has 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left, and a man in his backfield as well. Takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield. As Lovejoy throws it. This one will be picked off, and the Ledgers will take back over on possession. As a huge pick there, and exactly what they needed, as James Bone gets the big interception. So turning over the ball happening quite frequently here in this one, as now the ball will be placed on the 45 of the other side of the field. Rather 46. And the Ledgers break the huddle, and they come out with a 1st and 10. Split backfield for King as he works under center. 1 receiver out to his left, the wing out there as well. Takes a snap, hands this one off straight up the middle, or rather he's going to pitch it out. James Bone on the pitch out, and the option. It even fooled me, ladies and gentlemen, and James Bone with a big carry. The 5'10", 165 senior, as he gets a 1st down, and the Chains will move on the first play of the drive. So 2 receivers out to the left for the Ledgers. Split backfield for King as he works under center. We have 46.7 seconds on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Takes the snap. He's going to hand this one off straight up the middle and running room as Humpner is going to get some more yards. And he'll bring it down for a big carry. And that'll give a fresh 1st and 10 for the Ledgers once again. So Levi Humpner once again on the big carry. No huddle coming from the Ledger side of the field. We do have a stoppage here. So I believe it's just going to be get the chains marked correctly and some substitutions. As we see King working under center once again. Split backfield for him. 2 receivers to the left. As he takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off to Humpner, who's going to get stuffed, and he's going to drop the ball at the end of the play, but I believe it'll be okay. As the whistle did blow, and a gain of nothing there, as the clock will keep running, and it looks to be that we will head to quarter number 2 with as the clock hits 10 seconds, and we will wait on, see if they do want to call a play. It does not look like the Ledgers are going to go for a play as they start heading off the field. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here for quarter number 2. Ledgers lead 7-0 on Radio Plus Sports.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
Welcome back out to Laconia High School. The Ledgers lead 7-0. As they do maintain the ball. Big run there from Levi Humpner to close the quarter number 1. as we see the Springs team come out. And they're getting ready to start on their offensive drive as they move down the field. As we're back out here for quarter number 2 in Laconia, Wisconsin. As we get a 1st and 10 for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And taking the snap and handing it off to Humpner. He's going to make a shifty move in the backfield. And get a gain of a couple there. So it'll be a 3rd down and 2. With the ball on the 8. 2 receivers out to the left, rather 3 receivers. Actually 2. And a split backfield for King. As he takes the snap, he's going to hand this one off. And it looks to be carried by Highland, who's going to fight for a few yards, but it does not look to be enough for a score. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Actually, that should be good for a 1st down. There's a flag, and it looks to be going against the Ledgers. So it will be a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Ledger roster. As they break the huddle, Sam Baker and Mowell off to the right in a split backfield once again. Man in motion, that's Baker. And taking the snap and handing it off straight up the middle of Highland. Highland's going to chug for a few yards, but it's not going to be good enough to get that 1st down, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So it looks to be a field goal unit coming out here for the Ledgers as we see Rotman stepping out onto the field. So Ledger's going to try to add 3 here. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it looks to be good. So that'll make it 10-7 in favor of the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers as we have 9:59 in quarter number 2. We'll take a quick step aside and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as the Ledgers lead 10-0. And they're the ones that kick it off. Rotman won to do the honors as he just completed that field goal. They're going to be trying to, the Spartans at least, are going to be trying to put a score on the board as they have 9:59 in quarter number 2 on a homecoming night. So the kick is up into the air and down the field. It will be returned by the Spartans and taking it across the field. Good running room and finding some more lanes is the Spartans as he's going to take it past the 50 and get dropped down just about the 50. So a great return there for the Spartans. Looked like the play was almost dead. But just finding room is Tyson Keel as they get a 1st and 10 with the ball right on just about the 50-yard line. Actually, it's going to be marked short of that as it looks to be a holding call. And the ball will be moved way back. So ball will be placed just beyond the 25. I believe we're going to get the 26-yard line. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the Spartans. Lovejoy working with the wishbone in his backfield. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. Running room and brought down for a gain of a couple is Cody Leonard. That'll be a gain of a couple, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Is what the Quest Interior scoreboard is saying. Lovejoy works under center. This time he's got a wishbone as well. He's going to hand this one off, or he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get taken down in the backfield. And the ball's going to pop out. As we'll have to see the official call. We see Bob Highland exchanging a few words with his team. And he wasn't happy with Tom Kaufman on that play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Lovejoy working under center. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. Not much running room there. As Cody Leonard will, I believe, find the 1st down, and that'll get the chains moving for a 1st and 10 for the Spartans. So Spartans get a big 1st down. That's something they were looking for, just to get those chains moving. And another 1st downs means moving the chain, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate. Call Addison Jones at 923-4433. Then call the movers. So under center once again is Lovejoy. Takes a snap. He's going to pitch this one off. And some running room, a few jukey moves. And brought down as Kyle Johnson was on the carry there. As the Quest Interior scoreboards read 7:40 on the clock. Ball will be placed at the 37-yard line. 38 rather, with the 2nd and 9. Lovejoy under center, hands this one off. Running straight through is Leonard. And he'll get a gain of a couple. As that will bring up a 3rd and 6. As we do have a timeout on the field for an injured player. So we'll take a quick step aside and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Back in Laconia, the Spartans working on a 3rd and 6. Taking the snap as Lovejoy is going to pitch it out. And this one will be dropped in the backfield, but it will be picked up by a Spartan. On the carry there was Cody Leonard. And that will bring up a 4th down. So punt units coming out for both sides. 6:02 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. As a high snap, but the kick will get off. And it looks to be played on by Ledgers. Is going to be dropped again. So Ledgers having all sorts of problem with the punt unit, but it will be picked up by Ledgers. So breaking the huddle is the Ledgers. Receiver out to the right. And a split backfield for King. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. And running off to the tackle, it looks like is Humpner. And he'll get a gain of quite a few there. As he found some running lanes and just kept on maneuvering through them. As we hit 5:30 in quarter number 2. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Ledgers. Split backfield for King. One receiver out right, one to left. Takes a snap, drops back, looks over to his left side, throws it. This one will be overthrown and incomplete. Pass was intended for Caden Blank. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Ledgers. 2 receivers out to the left. And once again, the Bob Highland offense with the split backfield. King under center, takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. Not much running room there as the Spartans stuff this one up. As Humpner was the one on the carry, or Highland rather. And that'll bring up a 4th and 3. Clock does hit 4:40 on the Quest Interior scoreboard, and the Spartans are trailing 10-0, so getting the ball back would be crucial at this moment. As King and his offense almost looks like they're going to go for it here. They do call a play as it is a 4th and 2. So we'll have to see what Bob Highland has up his sleeve for this offensive unit. One receiver out to the right and a split backfield with a wing in there as well. Puts a man in motion, but a flag does fly as Highland tries to break a few tackles. This one's going to go against the Ledgers, and that will for sure bring out the punt unit. I believe it'll be a legal motion, as we did see, I believe, Blank go into motion. As we see the punt unit come out once again for this Ledger roster. Actually, I believe this is their first time punting it. Maybe their second. But nonetheless, it hits 350 on the Quest Interior scoreboard as we get a late entry into this one. That is none other than Kyle Pels. Whistles are blowing. As delay of game is on the Ledgers. And that'll make the punt a little bit longer. As the punt unit will be on, and this one will be kicked up into the sky and down to the ground. High bounce there. And it will be picked up by the Spartans. And running forward and finding a few yards are the Spartans, but not much of a return there. Hunter Krieger, the one on the pickup and carry. So the Ledgers, that was their first time punting, as they did have the touchdown and the field goal. But now it's the Spartans' ball with 3:34 in quarter number 2. Once again, the Ledgers do lead 10-0. So they do have a little bit of a lead here. As we see Lovejoy and his offense come out onto the field, one receiver out to the right and a wishbone in the backfield. Lovejoy works under center. He's going to drop back, look over to his right side. He's going to throw it. This one will be incomplete as the pass was intended for. Rather, had the wrong roster, and the pass was intended for Jaden Yeager. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Spartans. One receiver out to the left and a wishbone in the backfield. Lovejoy working under center. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. And some running room, but not a ton for Leonard, as he's going to try to fight yards. And that'll bring it up to just about the first down. I don't know if it'll quite be a first down. It looks to be just a yard short. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 with the clock hitting 3 minutes here. Big first down opportunity coming up for the Spartans. The Ledger's showing 4 on the line, so they're probably going to bring a heavy run pressure. And one receiver out to left for Lovejoy. Wishbone formation once again for the Spartans. Takes a snap. He's going to take it himself and find a few yards. Is Lovejoy, and he'll get a first down with the clock running and hitting 2:33 and stopping as the chains will move. So the Spartans moving the chains once again and trying to find a score here before half as the clock hits 2:20. And they're going to have to get on their horse a little bit as they are on the 43. Spartans break the huddle, put 2 men out to the left and 2 to the right. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap, drops back, looks over to the left side, completed pass. And that one will be completed to Cody Leonard. And that will be a good completion there as that gets it to a 2nd and manageable. With the clock still running, though, we will hit a 1:45. So ideally, the Spartans are going to try to get out of bounds here as they still got 34 yards till the goal line. 2 receivers out to the right and 2 to the left for Lovejoy. Takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield. Pressure coming from the Ledgers and rolling out to the right side, throwing it downfield. This one will be completed. And a pitch and catch there made and caught. So a big catch there, but there is a flag on the play by Hunter Krieger. And it's going to be a holding on the offense. And we could kind of see that happening as the pressure came from St. Mary's. And somehow Lovejoy escaped it. So the ball moves back. And the fans have some vulgar language for the refs. So it's going to be a holding on the offense, and that'll move the ball back across the 50-yard line. With a 1:17. Ball on the 47 of the Spartan side of the field. 2 receivers out to the left and 2 to the right. Lovejoy has his back off to his right hip. As he takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield. Pressure coming from Billy Schroth. But Lovejoy going to try to escape, and he's going to get thrown around, twisted. He throws it up in the air. This one will be caught as Hunter Krieger manages to find the ball. And that will likely move the chains, and it will indeed, I believe, move the chains. Or rather, maybe a 2nd down and about 1. They're going to move it finally, so they're going to call it a 1st down. So a good play there from the Spartan offense, but the clock does hit 1 minute on the Quest Interior scoreboard, so they're going to have to get things moving, or they're going to have to burn some timeouts. Spartans come out with 2 to the right, 2 to the left. A man behind Lovejoy in the backfield. Takes a snap, drops back, looks over his left, now over to his right, rolling to his right, throwing this one downfield a bit, and it's going to be caught. So caught by Kyle Johnson with 39.3 seconds left. So a big pitch and catch for Lovejoy to Johnson. And that will put the Spartans in striking position. Timeout is called, so we'll take a quick step aside after the big catch from Kyle Johnson. We'll be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin. 39.3 seconds left in quarter number 2. The Spartans are knocking on the door as they have a ball at the 5-yard line. As we'll see what this offense can do here as they are knocking on the door to try to make it a 7-10 scoreboard. Wishbone offense coming out once again for the Spartans as Lovejoy works under center. Takes a snap, and there's a flag on the play. So we're going to see the call. It's going to go on St. Mary's, so that'll make it an even shorter field. So that'll be on the Ledgers on an offside call. That'll put the ball at the 1. Or rather, it'll be half distance to the goal line. So about the 2.5-yard line. They're marked 3 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Lovejoy with the wishbone. Takes a snap, hands this one off. Running forward is Sam Leonard. Or Cody Leonard. And the clock will keep running as he looks to be short, but a timeout will be called. And that one's going to be on the Spartans. And we'll take a quick timeout once again and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin, as 29.8 seconds on the Quest Interior scoreboard. And the Spartans knocking on the door as they have a 2nd down and 1. With, I believe, less than a yard to go. We're in quarter number 2 here. The Ledgers do lead 10-0 as I'm Johnny Sanford, Radio Plus Sports. And the Spartans looking to try to punch one in before the halftime. So both teams still in their huddles here as a long discussion is going to be called. If you're on the Spartan sideline, I would expect to see a heavy set up front on the defensive line. As they're going to try to put a lot of pressure on here. So split back, or rather wishbone offense once again for Lovejoy. One receiver out to the left and none to the right. Working under center is Lovejoy. So he takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. And they're going to score. So a big touchdown there for the Spartans as Ashton Pike finds the pay dirt at 27.5 seconds. So Pike with a big score of 27.5 seconds. Or 25.7 seconds, excuse me. And the Spartans get on the scoreboard. So Pike on the couple-yard run, maybe a yard. As we see the extra point. And that one's not going to go over as it was short, so it'll make it 6-10 in favor of Ledgers. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at FondulacSmiles.com.
Back here from Laconia High School, the scoreboard does read 25.7 seconds left, but the Spartans managed to find the pay dirt as Pike puts it in at 25.7 seconds. And a nice little run, Ashton Pike. A running back and a junior on this roster. So kickoff units coming up for both sides as we see the kickoff. It's going to be a squib kick. Picked up by Giertig, and he's going to take it up for a couple yards and be dropped down right at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming for the Ledgers as they have the ball in their own 40. As they break the huddle. Ball in the 41, 20.6 seconds left in the half. Split backfield once again for King. One receiver out right, one to the left. He checks on his left side. And he drops back. He's going to hand this one off. A nice lead run there. And running around the ref and dodging the ref. But we're going to get a timeout, it looks like. And that one's going to be on St. Mary's. So we'll take another quick step aside and be right back here after the big carry on 1st down. So we'll be back here in a few moments for Radio Plus Sports.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Welcome back here to Laconia High School as the Ledgers have 14 seconds left on the clock and a 2nd and 1 coming up. And they're going to try to find a 1st down. I believe they're going to try to get in field goal range with this 14 seconds left. Split backfield for King as he puts Humpner in motion. He's going to pitch this one off to Highland. Highland's going to look downfield and he's going to slip and fall. And that should, unless they're going to call a timeout again, so Ledgers will call a timeout. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. As there was no gain on the play. And it'll be another timeout for the Ledgers. We'll keep it here, though, as we have a 3rd and 3 on the slip from Isaac Highland. And they're going to be looking to try to make up some yards with 7.4 seconds left. And just try to get it within the field goal range, I would think. But I don't think that's going to be a likely thing that happens. But we do see the offense come out for the Ledgers and the defense come out for the Spartans, as you likely see cover 2 coming out for that Spartan defense. So they do have 2 men high in the back, as it is a 3rd and 3. 1 receiver on the left and 1 on the right for King. Split backfield once again. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off straight up the middle, and a lead run there will bring it down for a 1st down, but it'll only put 2.4 seconds left on the scoreboard. And it looks to be another, we'll have to see. Actually, they're going to keep it here. Rather not, they're going to call a timeout and run it to halftime. So at halftime, the Ledgers lead 10-6, and we'll be right back for the Holiday Automotive halftime highlights here for Radio Plus Sports. We'll be right back here in a few moments.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
No matter what season it is, you want to keep your vehicle in tip-top running condition. Anders Auto Parts, your Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac, can help. Stop in and see the experienced counter personnel at Anders. They can find the exact product or part you need. Anders carries a full line of quality products at great prices. So whatever it is you're looking for to get your vehicle running great, stop in or call Anders Auto Parts, 16 West Sibley Street at 922-3390, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store in Fond du Lac.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as we are back for the Holiday Automotive halftime highlights. As we see the dance team from Laconia High School, or cheer team, as Holiday Automotive halftime highlights brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. So halftime highlights here is Humpner at 2:52 for the Ledgers in quarter number 1. And at 25.7 seconds in quarter number 2 is Pike. So both sides scoring once, but the big difference there was a missed field goal or missed extra point on the side of the Spartans and a field goal for the Ledgers. But that will just about bring us to everybody's favorite time of the game. And that, of course, is Taco Bell Trivia. So Taco Bell Trivia, first correct answer to text 920-471-2260 wins a Taco Bell gift card. Our Taco Bell menu in Fond du Lac has everything you crave from tacos and burritos to our combos. Customize your order now and skip the line inside. So here's your Taco Bell trivia question. Packers play the Bears this weekend. Their starting quarterback is Justin Fields. What college did Fields attend? Again, text that answer to 920-471-2260. And I'll read the question through one more time. The Packers have the Bears this weekend, and their starting quarterback is Justin Fields. What college did Fields attend? Text 920-471-2260 with the answer, and you'll win yourself a nice Taco Bell gift card that you pick up at 210 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. So we'll wait for a Taco Bell gift card winner, and we'll take a quick step aside here for Radio Plus Sports and be right back here in a few moments.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from the C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
We educate tomorrow's heroes today. Developed by the area's best nurses, your acceptance into Marian University's BSN program will allow you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. Apply to Marian University today. In each community, forensic scientists crack the toughest cases. With Marian University's Forensic Science Bachelor's program, learn from industry-experienced faculty within a hands-on crime scene lab. Apply to Marian University today.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as we have a big winner here tonight on Taco Bell Trivia. You're going to find yourself a fantastic Taco Bell gift card, and that's Mr. Mark Reddig. So you can pick up your prize at 210 South Main Street in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, as the correct answer was Ohio State University. And that was the school where Justin Fields attended in college. So once again, Mark Reddig, big congratulations to you, as you are the big prize winner for Taco Bell Trivia, courtesy of Radio Plus Sports. So a lot of fun there. One of my favorite segments is when we get Taco Bell Trivia and we get some interactions going on as we wait on for some more halftime. And we hit the 6-minute mark. We'll take a quick step aside, but I just wanted to give a big announcement to Mr. Mark Reddig as he claims that Taco Bell gift card for tonight. Taking a step aside here for Radio Plus Sports, I'm Johnny Samp.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
It's news reporter Pepperoni with the latest. We've discovered people all over Fond du Lac downloading the new app to satisfy their appetite. It's the Bob's Pizza app, making it easier than ever to order Bob's Pizza. Got an appetite for pizza? Get the Bob's Pizza app or order online now at bobspizzafdl.com. This is Pepperoni reporting.
Legendary pizza, Bob's Pizza. For delivery, pickup, and take and bake, log on to bobspizzafdl.com. That's bobspizzafdl.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back to Laconia High School as the Quest Interior scoreboard is running down. But I believe they're going to add those 3 minutes on the back side of it. As we see both sides getting warmed up, we see the Spartans to our right and the Ledgers to our left here on a chilly October night. Actually a normal October night, temperature-wise. as it looks to hold steady at 52 degrees here in Rosendale, Wisconsin. The referees come back out onto the field, and it looks like we're going to get ready for some football here in a few moments as the clock does hit 6 seconds, but I believe they're going to add the 3 minutes. And that will be 3 extra minutes as the alarm does sound, a little whistle. And there goes the 3 minutes. So we're getting ready here for a second half kickoff. The Ledgers do lead 10-6. And the first score of the game was by Humpner, Mr. Levi Humpner wearing that number 33 jersey. And then at the closing moments for Laconia, it was none other than Ashton Pike to find some pay dirt and put her in at 25.7 seconds. As we have a good one here from Laconia, Wisconsin in the Flyweight Conference. It is a close one. And both sides are looking to try to get a big win here on the final game of the regular season. Once again, the Ledgers come in with a 6-2 record, and on the other side, the Laconia Spartans come in at 3-5. So Laconia definitely looking for the big upset here tonight, as they're within striking distance with that 10-6 scoreboard as we wait on. Clock hits a minute 50, and we'll take another quick commercial break and be back here for the second half kickoff for Radio Plus Sports.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low-rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low-rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen. If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin. As you're looking at the Ledgers team, you see Isaac Highland and a couple others as they lead 10-6. But the Spartans able to put a score on the board late in quarter number 2 to make it a 10-6 ball game. So both sides getting ready to head back out onto the field as we see the drone go up in the air. Not quite sure where that goes, but certainly gets up. Fresh 12 minutes on the Quest Interior scoreboard. And a very loud bench from the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Kickoff coming up from Laconia, and these Ledgers the one to return it. As kicking off will be Riley Zick. As he boots this one, it's going off to the right side. It's going to bounce and be picked up by the Ledgers. Carrying it on and running for a few yards is Bone. And that'll bring a 1st and 10 for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers on their first drive of the second half. So 1st and 10 for the Ledgers. One receiver out to the right and one to the left for King with the split backfield. Flag comes again. A lot of flags on the opening snap. And we'll have to see what happens here. It's going to be called on the Ledgers, and that'll move the ball back. So it'll make it a 1st and 15 for the Ledgers to open up the opening drive. King working under center. Split backfield for him. As he takes a snap, he's going to hand this one off. And finding some running room is the Ledgers for a gain of a couple. As on the carry there was Isaac Highland. That'll bring up a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 coming up with a gain of 7 there for Isaac Highland. Ledgers come out with one receiver to the right and one to the left. As King works under center once again. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off. Running room for the Ledgers and breaking a few tackles is Nate Miller. And he's going to find 1st down yardage. And that'll move the chains for this Ledger team. As another 1st down means moving the chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate. Call Addison Jones at 923-4433. Then call the movers. So the Ledgers finding a lot of downhill blocks as they come out with the split backfield and two receivers out to the left, now a man in motion. And taking the snap is Highland. He's going to hand this one off. And some running room, but that'll be about a gain of 4, or rather, I would say probably a gain of 6. And bring up a 2nd and 4. As Nate Miller is the one on the carry there for that Ledger roster. Ledger's finding consistent chunks on 1st down and 2nd down, so they're doing a good job in that perspective. As we see King working under center once again. As a flag is thrown in the air, it looks to be going against the Ledgers once again. And it's going to be an offsides on the Ledgers. As we have another penalty on the Ledgers before the snap even happened. And we'll get another play here at 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 for the Ledgers. And under center, taking the snap and handing this one off. Finding some positive yards, but not enough there, is Highland. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 7. So Ledgers were doing a really good job at getting chunks of yards, but then it all of a sudden stopped after the 2nd false start, or offsides rather, on the Ledgers. And now it comes to a 3rd and 7 with the ball in the 47. King works under center. He's got a split backfield behind him and two receivers to his right. As there is another penalty on the Ledgers. I don't quite know. I think it's just a little jumpy on the refs' calls, but I'm not going to blame the refs. And it'll be another false start on Ledger's side of the ball. So that has now been 3 false starts for the Ledgers and has taken them back for another 5 yards. As it'll bring up a 3rd and 12 with the ball on the, I'm going to say just past the 45 at the 47. As Highland comes out, or rather King, and he's going to throw it downfield. And this one will be intercepted. And running room as the Spartans get a big pick there on the 3rd and 12 play. And that will be a turnover on downs and an interception for Cullen King. So 1st and 10 now coming up for the other side, and that is the Spartans. As they're going to try on their first drive here. They got good field position, ball at the 44. As Lovejoy comes out in the wishbone. He's got one receiver out to the right. Takes the snap. He's going to hand this one off straight up the middle. Kyle Johnson finding some yards. And that'll be a gain of a couple. As it'll bring up a 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5, ball on the 39. One receiver out to the right as Lovejoy works under center. He's going to hand this one off straight up. And gain of a couple. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 1. Third and 2 will be the official mark here as the Ledgers are going to try to make a stand after that interception. One receiver out to the right and a wishbone in the backfield for Lovejoy. And there's the false start on the offense, and that'll move the Spartan ball back. A lot of jumps here tonight. Don't know if everybody's just a little overexcited or what it is. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Spartan. Lovejoy comes out, working on the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his right, and he's got 2 to the left. 1 man in motion. That's going to be Cody Leonard. Takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield. Pressure coming on Lovejoy. He's going to run off to the right side, and he's going to find a few yards. He's going to do a spin move, and we'll have to see if that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. It's going to be close, as it will be a 1st down for the Spartans, as Lovejoy managed to find some yards and do a spin move and get that 1st down yardage. Spartans break the huddle with the 1st and 10. One receiver out to the left. And wishbone once again. Lovejoy takes the snap. He's going to hand this one off to Cody Leonard, and Leonard's going to run off the tackle, getting a gain of a couple. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 8. That's what the Quest Interior scoreboard says as we hit the 5:30 mark in the 2nd half. So Lovejoy in his offense, he's working on the under center here. He's got true split backfield as he puts a man in motion. He's going to pitch it off and flea flicker down the field, and this one will be completed. And a big completion there for the Spartans as Ashton Pike completes it to Carter Farrell on the flea flicker play. So a little bit of trickery here coming from the Spartans, and that'll be another 1st and 10 or 1st and 8 as their 1st and goal here. And the Spartans looking to score. So breaking the huddles is Lovejoy in his offense after the huge completion. And running it straight forward is Lovejoy, but he's not going to find any yards, as that one will be stuffed up. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 5, as the official marking was on the 5-yard line, as is a 2nd and goal here for the Spartans. So Wishbone coming out for the Spartan offense. Takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off to Kyle Johnson, and trying to find some running room, and will be a score, as Kyle Johnson will find the pay dirt, and that'll make it a 13-10 game. Rather, is Cody Leonard on the score. So a big touchdown there for the Spartans as they take the lead now in quarter number 3. And there's a lot of excitement here from Laconia after that big score. Extra point opportunity coming up here for the Spartans. And they're going to go for 2. Taking the snap is Lovejoy, pitching out to Pike, as he's going to try to find pay dirt. And he will find pay dirt, as Ashton Pike puts up the 2-point conversion, and that will make it a 14-10 game. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin. The Spartans take the first lead of their first lead of the game, leading 14-10, 2-point conversion by Pike and the touchdown by Leonard. Big play that set it up, though, was the flea flicker, as the Spartans will have to give the ball back to the Ledgers. So kickoff coming up here for the Spartans, as they will send this one down the field. A short kick will be fielded by the Ledgers and taken up for a few yards and drop right down. So not much of a return there by the Ledgers, as that offense will come out with Cullen King leading it. And he's just going to try to find some tempo here in this drive. So breaking the huddle is the Ledgers, as they put 2 receivers to the right and a split backfield for King. King takes a snap. He's going to hand this one off straight up the middle and find some running room there for the Ledgers, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. Highland was on the carry there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 with the ball right at the 45-yard line. Breaking the huddle is the Ledgers once again. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left, I believe. Actually, nope, it's going to be a wing and a split backfield for King. He's going to hand this one off straight up, and enough running room there for a 1st down. So that'll move the chains quite quickly, as Humpner gets the big carry there. So a 1st and 10 coming for the Spartans, or rather, excuse me, Ledgers, as they break the huddle once again. 1 receiver out to the left and 1 to the right. Split backfield for King. Pressure coming, takes a snap, hands this one off straight up the middle, and finding a bunch of running room is Levi Humpner, and he's going to get another gain of about 5. Rather, I'd put it at about a gain of 6. So it'll be a 2nd and 4. As we see Humpner come to the sideline, he's cramping a little bit and getting stretched out by the training crew as one receiver to the right and one to the left for the Ledgers. King under center. Takes a snap, hands this one off to Highland. Highland finds some running room, and that should be good enough for another first down for the Ledgers. So after the big scoring drive from the Spartans, the Ledgers seem to have something in their playbook, and they're leading with the ground game. Setting 2 receivers to the right is King as he takes a snap, and he's going to hand this one off. And not much yardage there, as Miller was on the carry, but just could not find any yards. And that'll bring up the 2nd down. So Cullen King in this offense may have to get a little bit creative as it brings up a 2nd and 10. Coming into the game now, we'll see James Bone as he wears that number 4 jersey. As we see 2 receivers out to the right for King. As he takes a snap, he's going to hand this one off to Highland. Highland doing a few quick moves and nice spin and just remaining to stay on his feet and getting some good ground yards there, some tough running. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Third and 2 with the clock at 35 seconds on the Quest Interior scoreboard. King goes under center once again. Split backfield, 2 receivers to his right. Takes a snap as he's going to hand this one off. And it looks to be close. We'll have to see if the chains do indeed move, and they are going to move based on the referee's hand movement. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Ledgers. Ledgers come out with 1 man to the left and 1 man to the right. Split backfield for King once again. King takes a snap. He's going to take it himself, running off the tackle. And finding a bunch of running room is Cullen King, and he's going to score with a nice QB option there as Cullen King tricked everybody on the side of these Spartans and finds a score with 5.7 seconds left in quarter number 3. So a good play there by the Ledgers, as that will make it a 16-14 game. As King does the good decision on the option. And we're going to have an extra point opportunity coming up. So the kick is up, and it is good. And we'll take a quick commercial break, as we'll be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Welcome back on a teeter-totter night as the Ledgers now take the lead at 17-14. And I'm Johnny Sant for Radio Plus Sports. Here in Laconia, Wisconsin, we got a good one, as now the Ledgers will be kicking it off after the score from Cullen King with 5.7 seconds left in quarter number 3. Rotman, the one to kick it off for the Ledgers. As we'll see him drop back and give the hand raise. And here we go. So the kick is a low one. It's going to bounce. It's going to roll in the feet of the Spartans. It'll be picked up and carried on for a few yards and taken down. Marked right down about the 35. And that'll bring up a 1st and 10 as we hit quarter number 4. So with the quarter change, we'll take a quick break and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports as we have the closing quarter in quarter number 4. Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin. You see a fresh 12 minutes on the scoreboard. And that's for the start of quarter number 4 as the Spartans take the ball and are looking to add some more points to their scoreboard as they trail 17-14 to the Ledgers. So ball in the near hash, the right hash, as we see the Spartan offense come out onto the field. Lovejoy working under center. He's got the wishbone in his backfield. He'll take the snap, and he's going to just be taken right up on the initial handoff. As Holden Brown was on the carry, and that'll bring up his 2nd down. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Spartans. They break the huddle and put 2 receivers out to the left and 2 to the right. Lovejoy has a man in the backfield with him. He puts a man in motion. That's going to be Kyle Johnson. Takes a snap, drops back, looks over to the left side, throws this one. It will be complete. But a quick stop there by the Ledgers will make it a 3rd down. So Cody Leonard on the reception there. Can't find too many yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. So a 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Spartans. So a big play here as a 3rd and 5 with 11:06 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun for Lovejoy. Puts a man in motion, that's Leonard. Lovejoy takes a snap, looks over to his right side, throws it. It'll be complete to Leonard. And it will be close to a 1st down. We'll have to see the official marking there, as they may have to move the chains. It looks to be good enough for a 1st down. We'll have to see the official ruling. And it's going to be a 4th and 1 they're going to call it. So now a really big play coming up here for this Laconia offense. 4th and 1, ball on the 44. 10:36 in quarter number 4. They trail 17-14. Lovejoy goes under center with the wishbone offense behind him. As we see Billy Strauss stand up, they're bringing pressure to the front line. It's going to be a grudge match here. As pressure is coming, the handoff, and it will be good enough for a 1st down. And as the Spartans get a big 1st down there. So we saw Billy Strauss stand up, call the linebackers in, as they knew it was going to be a run play, and it was indeed, but just too much pressure coming from the Spartan offense, and they managed to get that 1st down. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and a man behind them. He takes the snap, drops back, looks downfield. Pressure coming from the Ledgers. He throws it. And this one will be incomplete as it'll keep rolling down the field. Pass was intended for Ashton Pike. And that'll bring up a second down. So 2nd and 10 coming up with the ball on the 47. See Lovejoy jog back out wearing that number 9 jersey as he's going to try to get this offense moving on a 2nd and 10. Plenty of time here, 9:44 in quarter number 4. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy with the back off to his left hip. 2 receivers on both sides as we see Pike go in motion. As I believe we'll get a false start. And that one's going to probably go against Ashton Pike. And that'll move the ball back, making a 2nd and 15 with 9:42. Lovejoy jogs back out to the huddle as we see him on your screen. As the Spartans are on the left and the Ledgers on the right wearing their white tops and blue bottoms, and the Spartans wearing the green tops and gold bottoms. So 2 receivers out to the left and to the right for Lovejoy. Checks on both sides and he'll take the snap, drop back, looks downfield. Pressure does come and throw downfield, and this one will be intercepted by Nate Miller. It'll be dropped at the end of the play, but almost a huge pick there for the Ledgers, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 15. So 3rd and 15 now coming up for the Spartans. They're looking for a big gain here as they have it on their own 42. Coming into the game, we see Jaden Yeager. As Lovejoy comes in and walking out or stepping out is Carter Farrell. So Spartans are going to try to get a big chunk of yards here with 9:10 in quarter number 4. Lovejoy is going to go under center with a wishbone behind him. He's got 1 receiver out to his right. So he'll take the snap, drop back, look downfield, pressure coming, throws it, and this one will be incomplete, overthrown, as the pass was intended for Hunter Krieger. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So the false start really killed the drive for the Spartans as we have 9:04. And they're going to look to try to punt it here and pin the Ledgers back. Out back for the Ledgers is James Bone. As the punt is up into the night sky, it's going to be a high punt, and it'll be fielded by Bone on the fair catch. As right in his face was Hunter Krieger. So it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up for the Ledgers. 1st and 10, ball on the 28 for the Ledgers to open up their drive as we see them come out here. As Cullen King is leading that unit, and we see Lucas Ramaker. And also we see Nate Miller out there on that offensive side of the ball. So King comes out with the split backfield, 1 receiver out to the right. As we have a offsides. It just seems like a lot of offsides calls here tonight. So that'll bring up a 1st and 15, ball on the 23 now for the Ledgers. King goes under center, 1 receiver to the right, and a split backfield for him. Takes a snap, hands this one off, and some running room, but a big pile as it'll be called down. as Isaac Highland was on the carry there. So that'll bring up a second down. And the Ledgers will take over with 8 yards to go till their next first down. One receiver comes out to the right. And King under center once again. Split backfield for him as well. So he takes a snap, and he's going to hand this one off. He carried up for a few yards as the pile leans forward, and that'll bring up a third down. Miller was on the carry there, so it's going to be a 3rd and 3. With the ball on the 36-yard line, and this is a big play for King and his unit. They put one receiver out wide to the right, and they keep most guys bunched in. I think they got a double tight end set. And a split backfield as King takes a snap, hands it off. And this will be plenty for a first down as Isaac Highland keeps churning and burning and finds some first down yardage and a little bit more. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10, and that'll move the chains with 7:25 and quarter number 4. Sam Baker out to the right side in a split backfield for King. Takes a snap, hands this one off to Highland, who will carry it up for about a gain of 6. Rather, a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a second down. So 2nd and 5 coming up with the ball on the 48. The clock hits 6:40 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. One receiver out to the right as King works under center. He's going to fake the handoff, now take it to Highland, who's going to make a spin move and drop down for about a gain of 1. And that'll bring up a third down. Highland showing some discomfort after that run. I believe he twisted his leg a little bit, but he appears to be okay as he walks off under his own power, but that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. So 6 minutes left in quarter number 4 with the 3rd and 4. Ledgers come back out. One receiver out to the right and a split backfield for them. King takes a snap and he's going to drop it, and it won't be a very good carry there as Humphrey picks it up and takes it, and just nothing happening, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So King will run to the sideline. Looks like the offensive unit will stay on the field. A little bit of miscommunication on the Ledger's side as we have 4th and 4. Quick huddle there. Sam Baker goes out to the right. A heavy set in the backfield as we have 2 running backs and 2 tight ends. Handing it off is the Ledgers, and plenty of running from Isaac Highland, who's going to break a few carries and take it down within the 20-yard line. So a big carry there for the Ledgers as Highland runs behind a few blocks and just breaks that 4th and 4 and gets a fresh 1st and 10. So Ledgers come back out again with a 1st and 10. Split backfield for King. One receiver out to the right. So he takes a snap, hands this one off. It'll be taken by Miller. And some positive yards there for the Ledgers as the pile continues to move a little bit. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. So 2nd and 3 coming up for the Ledgers with 4:10 in quarter number 4. So one thing the Ledgers are doing is keeping it on the ground and burning a lot of clock. As they have one receiver out to the right in a split backfield once again. Handing off to Miller. He's going to find some yards, keep moving, and he's going to get to the secondary. And that one will be marked down. But it should be good enough for a first down. As it'll bring up a 1st and goal. So 1st and 5 for the Ledgers. Sam Baker goes out to the right side. And a split backfield once again for King. Taking the snap, handing it off. Highland going for the yards, and he's going to be close. It looks like we got a couple hands up. And the official marking, we'll have to see what the referees say down on. They're going to say it's short. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. As we see Ledgers break the huddle once again. Got a 2nd and 2 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. As we see King go under center. Takes the snap, hands this one off in running room. And looks to be a touchdown for the Ledgers. Big pile there, no official call from the referees, and it will be a touchdown for the Ledgers. As some celebrations down on the goal line. And Nate Humpner with the big touchdown carry there and for a 2-yard gain and a score. So Humpner scores with 2:44. That's going to be a big one. As that'll make it 23-14. Extra point opportunity coming up here. As the kick is up. And it is good. And the Ledgers take a 24-14 lead. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here for Radio Plus Sports.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Welcome back to Laconia, Wisconsin. Ledgers take the lead at 24-14. Touchdown run there for Levi Humpner. And that would give it the 24-14 scoreboard on the Quest Interior scoreboard. So we have a kickoff coming up here as the Ledgers will send it back with 2:44 in the ball game. So kickoff coming up, and it will be booted up, and it will be returned by the Spartans. Dropped down on the ground, and now picked up once again. And just a tough lick there on the back end of that play. As Keel takes the big hit, but it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Spartans. So Lovejoy comes out onto the field with his offense, and they're going to try to make something happen here with 2:38 in quarter number 4. Wishbone offense for the Spartans. Lovejoy takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his right side and throw this one downfield. It'll be tipped once and incomplete. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Josiah Mao on the deflection there, and that gives us a 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy. 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. So he takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield, rolls over to his right side. Pressure coming, throws it as getting hit, and he'll throw that one out of bounds. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 25 coming up here for the... No, 3rd and 10. I was going to say that can't be right. So 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Spartans. 2 receivers out to the left and 2 to the right. Man in motion is Kyle Johnson. Taking the snap, Lovejoy looking over to his left side, staring to his left side and throwing it. That one's going to be incomplete. As he was intending to throw that one to Cody Leonard, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So a 4th and 10. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout called, so we'll take a quick timeout here and be right back here from Laconia, Wisconsin.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Welcome back to Rosendale, Wisconsin, here at Laconia High School. Ledgers lead 24-14 with 2:21 in quarter number 4. As we see the final efforts here coming from the Spartans, as they've got a 4th and 10 with the ball on their own 27. 1 receiver goes out left, and the wishbone for Lovejoy. As Colton Lovejoy takes a snap, now rolls out to his left, looks downfield, throws it, and this one will be completed. So it'll be a 1st down for the Spartans, as Hunter Krieger on the reception, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, ball on the 42. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation for Lovejoy. Puts a man in motion, that's Leonard. Takes a snap, rolls out to his right side, pressure coming, and we're getting a flag as the pass was intended for Kyle Johnson, but that one's going to be thrown incomplete. So that one will go against the Ledgers, as it'll be a holding call, defensive holding. That'll bring up a fresh 1st and 10 for the Spartans. So 2:08 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Ledgers lead 24-14. Lovejoy and his offense put 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Lone back behind him. So he takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield, pressure coming, but managing to run away from his Lovejoy. Now more pressure coming as he hangs on to the ball, and this one will be thrown and incomplete. Intended for Kyle Johnson. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10 with a minute 59 in quarter number 4. So going back to the huddle is Kyle Johnson after his incompletion. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Four men on the front for the Ledger's defensive line. Wishbone offense for Lovejoy as we get a delay of game, I believe, on the Spartans. So not a good penalty there, as that will make it a 2nd and 15. And working under center once again is Lovejoy. Takes a snap, rolls out to his right side, sprinting to his right, now checking back across the field. He throws this one into a patch of grass, as we do have a flag on the play. So it'll be a block in the back against the Spartans. Move the ball back rather even more. The Spartans are going to decline the penalty. That'll bring up a 3rd and 15. So 3rd and 15, a minute 52 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Ledgers lead by 10. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Lovejoy. Takes a snap, drops back, looks downfield, pressure coming as he rolls up, and he's going to dodge a few tackles, keep it behind the line of scrimmage, throw this one downfield, and that one will be picked off. So a big pick there for the Ledgers, and that will just about wrap this one up, as the big interception happens late in the game. And that'll bring up a fresh 1st and 10 for this Ledger offense. Minute 42 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. As we see King working under center. He's going to take the snap, hand this one off, and plenty of running room once again for the Ledgers. As Miller's on the carry, as we'll get a timeout. And we'll take a quick break and be right back here from Rosendale, Wisconsin.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Welcome back here from Laconia High School in Rosendale, Wisconsin, as the Ledgers lead 24-14 with a minute 33 timeout called by Laconia. As the Ledgers are on the offensive side of the ball, they got a 2nd and 1. Split backfield for King. As we get another flag. Is this one will be on offsides on the Ledgers? And that'll move it to a 2nd and 6. As the Ledgers break the huddle. Split backfield for King. He takes a snap, hands this one off. And some running room and a couple yards there. As we get another timeout. A timeout called by Laconia. And that we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back here with a minute 28 and quarter number 4.
There's a free way to support St. Mary Springs Academy. Participate in our SCRIPT program to earn rebates that offset your tuition and help fund the operational costs of SMSA. Purchase gift cards for face value and use them when you shop. There are hundreds to choose from. Here's a sample.
Dining out, groceries, flooring, fast food, pizza, school uniforms, clothing, gas, and so much more.
Welcome back to Rosendale, Wisconsin at Laconia High School. The Ledgers lead 24-14 with a minute 28 here in quarter number 4. First and 10 coming up here for this Ledger offense. Ball on the 41. As it looks to be victory formation for Ledgers, as dropping to a knee is Colin King. And he'll take the kneel there, and that'll burn off some time on the clock. So clock will hit 105. As I believe King will drop to a knee again. It would only make sense as now we hit below 1 minute. And are at the 50-second mark. King takes snap, drops down to a knee. And that'll be close to doing it. As he drops down to the final knee, and that will do it here from Laconia High School in Rosendale, Wisconsin. So the Spartans find a big victory here in the final game of the season, the regular season, as they the Ledgers, excuse me, find a big victory here as they lead this one and take this one at 24-14 as the clock does hit the 5-second mark, and that should just about do it here from Rosendale, Wisconsin and Laconia High School. So Ledgers find a big victory. And we'll be right back after a quick commercial break for the Andrew Auto postgame show here on Radio Plus Sports.
The road working towards financial security can be long. It seems like there are many paths you can take, and not all of them are clearly marked. LedgeVest Financial is here to help guide you on your financial pathway. Our team gets to know you before tailoring a plan to meet your exact needs. LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 50 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Deb. I have come here today for advanced arthritis in my knees. Before, I had a lot of trouble walking, doing stairs, getting in and out of my car, just your basic day-to-day stuff. Since I am walking stairs without handrails, I can get in and out of a chair. I can be a functioning person again. Please go to New Medical Center in Waupun.
Go to newmedicalctr.com. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757. Your health is our mission.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Condex Corporation in Lamira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Welcome back for the Anders Auto Parts postgame show. First, we'll start with LedgeVest Inside the Numbers. As we look at LedgeVest Financial, let them guide you on a financial pathway. Contact LedgeVest Financial today at ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700. So the big number of the day is 24, as that is how many points the Ledgers were able to put up. And that was good enough for the big win here tonight. As we did see the Spartans kind of come back, but just not able to do it enough, get enough points. The BCI Burke play of the game. Now BCI Burke now hiring in different departments and shifts. Log on to burkecareers.com. So the play of the game, I have to say, would be one of the Humpner touchdowns. That opening touchdown, I think, would be the biggest play of the game, as he scored at 2:52 in quarter number 1, and that proved to get a start on the scoreboard, and they managed to keep that going throughout the rest of the game, even though they were behind at one point by a few points. And the Marian University player of the game, Marian University has many different programs to choose from. Log on to marianuniversity.edu to get started today. And that would have to go to Levi Humpner. He had 2 touchdowns on the day and very productive running, even though Isaac Highland, I think, may have had more yards. Humpner was the one getting into the pay dirt and finding the goal line. And then the AirTech presents our next broadcast. No matter what type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable air technicians at AirTech Heating can perform your repair if things go wrong. And we will carry the St. Mary Springs Ledgers throughout the playoffs. And I do not know if Fondy made it, but we'll have to see later if they are going to be in the playoff conversation. So signing off for Radio Plus Sports, I'm Johnny Samp. Have a good night, Fond du Lac, and enjoy your evening as the Ledgers take home the 24-14 win in Laconia, Wisconsin. So once again, signing off for Radio Plus Sports, I'm Johnny Samp.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center, Radom and Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Addison Jones Real Estate, Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement.
found at RadioPlusInfo.com.